Okay. Alright, let's continue. I forgot to open my soda before I started the stream.
I was about to say, like, because you had one of my beers right next to you, I was going to be like, open my beer. You don't drink beer. What's wrong with you right now? Are you okay?
Yeah, for real.
Because you've done that before, like, where you've opened my beer and taken a sip and be like, what's wrong with this soda?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, first of all, it's alcohol.
Okay, so that's the wrong door.
I think
Right. Just gonna turn down my computer
Alright,
screen.
we're at, what's it called? Heaven's Night? Heavenly Night? Something like that, right?
I don't know, but we got 2 of the hospital bracelets the last time that I was on stream.
I feel like at the beginning of your stream, you should probably update on what happened last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 2 of the hospital bracelets.
Or whatever.
And I think... Okay, so there's a
you got,
combination
like, a key
lock.
or something from the hospital.
Yeah, I need to get something for the X-ray room.
Yeah, you're here to get something for the hospital, I think, aren't you?
Yeah, I need to get the last.
Yeah.
What
was it? You were at the apartments before.
Yeah, I was at the apartments before I came to the hospital.
It's so hard with Silent Hill 2 to remember the order of things.
Yeah. Oh.
Because, like, there's, like, I think 2 different apartments. Not to mention, Silent Hill 4 is, like, all apartment. Yeah. I've just got, like, 7 different The Birthday Massacre songs stuck in my head. And they're all great. And that's what you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
I love having the save file lighting in this room right now.
Mm-hmm.
For those, like, obviously nobody can see what's going on in this room right now that we're recording in. But the lighting color has been changed to the exact shade of red that it is when we click on the load save file or whatever.
All right, I'm gonna look down here. I think
there's a jump scare somewhere down.
Oh gosh. I don't think I've been in here. I've definitely not been in here yet.
Yeah.
I definitely need more bullets.
Lockers. Ever since playing Outlast.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
I was gonna say, yeah. Ever since playing Outlast when I was like 16, I think I was 16 when it came out. I don't remember. I was born in '97. Something.
What the hell? Why is it going off still?
Yeah, like I said, anytime you see lockers, be very much afraid. Very rightfully afraid. I think it's through that door, or maybe through the double doors.
Oh, gross!
Yeah, gross, yeah. There's at least one in here. Oh, I hate... there's 2 of them. Yeah, that's why. I always remember that. I always misremember this one.
No.
As being the hospital level, but it's definitely not. Also, is the sensitivity on your microphone turned up enough that everybody can hear me clearly?
I think so.
Okay, because I know on past streams it was, but last stream it wasn't. Remember?
Yeah.
Because like yesterday's stream, you literally couldn't hear me, and it was really weird hearing it back. Like you could hear me cough, but you couldn't hear me talk. It was confusing.
Oh. Oh. I love smashing the wrong glass.
Yeah, I love that you smashed every other glass in that cabinet. Yeah, currently going on, for those unaware, if anybody's curious as to what I'm doing during this stream, I'm talking to my mother about what goth books she sent me as a teenager because I'm trying to finally, now that I'm 28, get back into goth fashion. Because I have absolutely no accessible fashion whatsoever in my... I almost said in my inventory. You know what? Honestly, accurate. But...
there's a safe... Oh, there's a thing here.
Yeah, okay. Save right after collecting that.
Yeah.
From my personal experience, save right after you collect the fucking elf things. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so my mom and I are currently trying to remember a like semi-fan fiction book inspired by / based off of / part of canonically low-key The Crow. And all we can remember about it is that it was a little homoerotic, and that's all we know. And that it was a man possibly named Ash or something along those lines as the main character, which is not helpful for anybody who's watched all the Crow movies. You know that weird names like that are not at all helpful for remembering who the main character was.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get into the cafeteria.
Oh, there was an X up there, baby.
Yeah, that was one of Laura's drawings.
Oh, you already saw that?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't
Got
even
2 dead
that
nurses back there. Hopefully they don't come back to life.
Are you in the hospital right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, this looks like the hospital. That's what I was saying earlier. That's why I was really confused. Like, do you need a hospital key? Because I just remember last time you needed a key for the hospital. Of some sort for one of the rooms.
Okay, so I've already been in here. What's down there? Right. Okay. Let's see if there's anything I missed in here. Yeah, I literally came out of there, so nothing that I've missed in here.
I was about to stupidly tell my mom to say, oh, tell Gammy I wish her a happy birthday. My Gammy's been dead since I was 9. She just, as like a morning ritual type thing, always makes a special dinner on
Oh,
Gammy's
I don't
birthday.
think I've been to L3 yet.
Today. It's today the 23rd? Yeah, okay. I didn't even realize it was the 23rd. It was like the 21st. I blacked out the 22nd. Not actually blacked out. But just I have no memory of yesterday, pretty much, other than it was very hot. And you were streaming, and then now it's the 23rd. Oh, I was gonna put on Bones for you earlier, but then I forgot, because you came back in the room, ironically.
Yeah.
That's always what makes me forget, is when you come back in the room. I always forget what I was doing. I was gonna put on the episode where, what's her name? Christina is born? Christine?
Christine.
I was gonna put that episode on, because I love that episode. Because there's, like, no gross forensics. You know what I mean?
Oh, right. I gotta go through here.
The other episode I like, even though it's kind of gory.
Oh, gross. There's something in here.
Other episode of Bones that I like. I have no idea what season it is. I know it's somewhere in like the middle of the show. It's the one with the postal service. Is the one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the guy's body was like crushed through this like weird, almost like a bath machine.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe it. It was really weird. Like, that's the thing with Bones, is there's no way to describe it other than weird or gory, you know?
Yeah.
There are a handful of episodes that feel quote-unquote normal, like more of like a CSI / Criminal Minds kind of approach.
Yeah.
But most of them are very hands-on kind of gore. Which, most of the time I'm not expecting, and it always shows up in like the first 5 minutes, and for some reason, no matter how many episodes I watch, I'm never expecting the gore, and it just like freaks me out. The one I will never get out of my head is the one that involved the native guy and the scalping and the blue seagulls.
Yeah.
Anybody that hears me knows exactly what episode I'm talking about. As somebody who is Métis, I literally almost, and Alex can attest to this, there were at least 3 different times that episode that I almost threw up completely. It was so horrific. And for what? Really?
Yeah.
Like, they didn't even do they could have done such a good, like, almost Criminal Minds type, like, psychological, cerebral plot, right? Of, like, the wig maker type criminal, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that they didn't go into it, I think, is what annoyed me about that episode. Is they were so close to making it, like, really compelling, but they stopped too short of it. And I think that's really the only issue I have with Bones, you know? It's that personally I'm much more attracted to any sort of criminal procedural type show that's more similar to Criminal Minds, where you're like understanding the psychology and the psyche of the crimes rather than just visually assessing like the horrors of the crime itself. Because Criminal Minds definitely assesses the visual horrors, but like, you know, that's just part of it. What's also interesting to me is I've recently, probably about 4 to 6 weeks ago, maybe less, read a thing that insinuated on Reddit that because people were debating what Reed's role was actually in the first about 6 seasons or so, like basically what most people consider as like the main canonical seasons, right? And a lot of people think that Reed was one of the main forensics experts. Because he's the only one that's consistently in the morgue, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Because even up until, like, even when, spoiler alert for Colonel Minds, Gideon dies in season 11. Even then, it doesn't feel at all strange for Reed to be in the morgue looking at Gideon's body. It feels like, yeah, of course he would. He's been in the morgue looking at everybody. You know? And I just feel like the show should have gone a lot more in depth with Reed's forensics abilities. You know? Like his post-mortem forensics, that kind of stuff, autopsy sort of things. Because Reed is more than smart enough and qualified enough to be able to do autopsies himself, theoretically, right? And wouldn't it be so cool if the show actually had done that at some point? You know? Because I don't know if you know about the character Abby in NCIS.
Yeah, I watched NCIS a lot growing up.
Yeah, she's kind of like a Garcia meets Reed type that sometimes does this sort of autopsy type stuff. And that's always what I wanted either Reed or Garcia to turn out to be, and it kind of a little bit disappointed me that neither of them turned out to be that way. You know?
Mm.
Also, to me, Abby is definitely the best part of NCIS, without a doubt. Aside from, what's the name of the old guy in NCIS?
Ducky.
Huh?
Ducky? The medical examiner?
The only way... There's only one way I can describe him, which is he looks like he lived in Ontario and retired to Florida at about 50 years
Gibbs?
old. Gibbs, yes. I love him. He's like I should have said he's like the Hotch of the group. Because he very much is.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Abby and oh god, what's the short little kind of old lady?
I don't know.
She's a little bit like weirdly sexual at times, I remember that much. Because I just remember Gibbs at one point being like, what is this, like holding up a thong or something? And the teeny tiny, must be like 4'5" at most, little old lady is like, those are my delicates. It's very funny. I can't remember what her name is, and it's driving me crazy because I know my Nana loves her as an actress. Because she was in, what's it called? It was a movie similar to Cheaper by the Dozen. Yours, Mine, and Ours. That's what the movie was. And she was like the nanny, I think. And she had a similar...
Whoa! Holy shit!
Is that one of the mannequin guys? That is so shadowed, and you have like the exposure or whatever turned way up. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that is crazy. What do you have, like, 7, like, I'm just gonna call them health potions, because I can't remember ever what they're called in this game. Gosh. Okay, I have to go to the washroom really quickly. No, my mom sent me something. I'll check it out in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, I would say, going back into goth subculture, I would say as much as teenage me would hate it, I feel like my style is a weird subgenre mix of, like, mall goth and corporate goth. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, it's almost like office casual, you know? Like, cardigans, button-ups, like, pants that could be either slacks or jeans, it really doesn't matter, you know? Because, like, my thing with my type of goth has always been, I don't care what fucking color it is. It's goth, I care it is, you know?
Yeah.
Because if you just style it that way, it automatically, like, white, I can't remember if this is the right term for it, so I'm just going to call it white goth, you know? But I gotta say white goth, because it's gotta be one of my favorite types of goth, you know? They're very associated with, like, Apple Jam and Bulldogs.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. It's in the walls, deep inside. The mold remover gets rid of it for a while, but then the thing reappears in the exact same spots. We need to get it. We need to get in there, break it all down if we have to, and root it out. Okay, mold remover. Gross. Can I take the bullets?
Oh, babe, you know what I just thought might be the right term for my type of goth look-y? Like, at least when I'm doing very casual, just automatic goth.
What?
Corporate industrial. I feel like is accurate. Because, what is it? Tokyo Hotel used to be considered slightly industrial goth.
Mm-hmm.
As well as a little bit of some of Evanescence as more corporate leaning bands were concerned as like industrial goth, because it was never considered new goth. Because like yes, their music was considered new goth, but that's by absolute fucking idiots who don't know what they're listening to. Like new goth is a little bit correct. New metal is a bit extreme, you know? Because, like, to say Evanescence has less in common with Susie and the Banshees than they do with Limp Bizkit is absolutely abhorrent and ridiculous, in my opinion. Don't mind me just walking in front of the television like a cat who doesn't know its place in the world. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sometimes I hate having a king-size bed, actually. You know? Because, like, having, like, a twin or a queen is just, like, you crawl over the other person. Having a king-size is, like, good luck. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Having king-size is just, like, crawl, bitch. Crawl. I didn't want a cheesy. I don't know why I just ate one. Okay, so, I mean, obviously we're still in the hospital. What I liked about the hospital is math's a lot more straightforward. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, for me at least, whenever you're in the apartment, it's so confusing, I don't know what's happening. What's that X you just ran past?
It's a nutrition poster.
Oh, is it just like a random sign?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, because I didn't see it. Is this... Yeah, I guess this would be the kitchen, wouldn't it? Did you read that little X there?
It's just something about mold.
It's just some random crap, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know that board, I think that you just went past is important. Right?
No. It's
Is it not
just
that one?
lunch.
I know there's some board in a kitchen at some point that's important. I don't know. Anyways. We running through the six with my woes, truly. You know what I mean? I mean, James really is running through it with his woes. That is for sure. What his woes aren't very clear until the end of the game, however. You know? So concentrated. What? Alright, I was gonna check what Mom said.
This case bears a disturbing similarity to a situation that took place in the facility a few years back. The patient was admitted on a court order, but with the consent of his remaining family. His condition appeared to be improving for the first few weeks. The administered medications paired with individual sessions with the psychiatrist and art therapy alleviated his avolition, anhedonia, and social withdrawal. There was no reason for concern. They didn't even know anything was wrong until the night guard reported one of his keys was missing. When they found him, it was already too late.
I could be remembering wrong, but I believe abolition is kind of, it's a little bit like anhedonia, but it's against anything social or enjoyable, I believe.
Oh, the pin pad.
Right. I was gonna say, I know something important, that's why I kept being like, did you check that thing, you know?
Yeah, this was
It's
the
'cause
one
I knew something
place.
very important was coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a save point anywhere near here? Because you should probably save if you can. Just because, not to be like, I'm so OCD, but I literally have OCD. And if you don't save when you need to, I will freak out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not like saying it for your sake, but so the viewers understand that when I am on the stream at all, I will freak out if he doesn't save when he needs to. Like if there's an important thing that happens and he doesn't save, I'll lose it. Because he knows me. Like, I can barely play video games because when I play them, I save literally every 5 minutes. And, like, I mean, I play Doki Doki Literature Club, and I saved every 5 minutes, and I haven't played the game in 10 years, and I knew exactly how the game would play out. And I still saved
Where is it? Oh, shit.
Is there another mannequin? Yeah. Oh, man. Worse, yeah. She's good. She's good, fam. She's surrendered. She is good. She has surrendered her life to Silent Hill, clearly, and she has given it up. What was that X down there?
It was Laura's drawing.
Oh, right. I hate this hospital because the hallways all look the same. And the staircases too. You know? Because, like, every time you go past Laura's drawing, I think it's a... Yeah, so it's like a... kind of.
Awesome.
Did you get it?
Yep.
Oh. I'm stupid asking, did you get it when you're already in the room? Listen, my reaction was a little delayed. What are those?
Got the final radiograph.
Are those cockroaches? What is that?
I don't know.
I don't like being a bug expert on any level right now. I just want to know what those are. I imagine there's something that feeds off of death.
They feed me garbage and rotting meat crawling with maggots, thick with sinew. They make me bite down the juices, red and yellow, hit the back of my throat. I choke and I gag and I vomit till my throat is sore and aching. throbbing tube of flesh. I push it all out, but I can still taste it.
Oh, that poem is so vivid.
They bathe me in filth and blood and piss and bile. They gently rub human waste all over my body. My skin itches. It peels off like wet paper. I beg them to stop, but they don't listen. And then they lock me up with him. He's always there, closer each time. And the rot, it comes with him. It goes within, it becomes me.
I accidentally started typing in Korean to my mother. In like gibberish Korean. Because I have Korean as one of the settings on my typing keys.
Okay. Alright, where's the x-ray room? Okay, so I gotta just go up here. And I go through here. And then I go through here. And then I go... Wait, I gotta combine something.
I'm just letting Jen, my mom, know about the string so that she can let my brothers know. It's easier than messaging with my brothers, unfortunately.
4, 11, 12. Okay. Oh, 4:37, 12. How did I misread that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, reset. 1, 2, 3, 4. 37. Okay, got it. Ew.
Draven's watching the Twitch stream.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I said something to my mom. And she said, Draven just said he said that on Twitch, Eureka.
What?
And then, well, she said Eureka and she found the cover of the book that we were talking about.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, thank God, I knew it existed. I knew I wasn't crazy.
Okay, I got the final...
I've been literally dreaming of, like, having dreams where I'm reading the book for at least 8 months now.
Yeah, I got the final hospital bracelet. I'm gonna be right back. I just gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, my mom, I think, remembered the name by accident of the book she was talking about, or that we were both
Yeah.
talking about. Because I remembered it purely because the author's name was so weird. It was Poppy Z. Bright. And I remember that was the book. That was the actual exact book that I was looking for. Because it was a sequel to a weird, slightly canon spin-off. Okay. It was a really good book, though. It was so good.
Where's the stairs?
And people that are true fans of The Crow will know how hard it is to find good spin-off stuff of The Crow. But, hold on. For the sake of, if anybody's listening on stream that likes The Crow, I'll let them know what the books are. So, the books are not necessarily in order. I don't know if this is in chronological order. There's The Crow, Quoth the Crow by, oh god, how do I say this? I'm gonna say David Biscoff, based on characters by James O'Barr, obviously. And then, in the kind of, Alex, you can look at this page and you can, what's that, kind of like right before the forward, right? Kind of like in the related...
concentrate.
Yeah, sorry. In the related books kind of section, the main one, the first one is what I remembered, is The Crow, the Lazarus Heart by Poppy Z. Bright. That's the book that I was thinking of. And then there's The Crow, Clash by Night by Chet Williamson. So if anybody wants to read those are both published by Harper Prism, which is like all one word, and spelled without an I, a second I on the prism. Yeah, but those books are great. Because James O'Barr literally, pretty much, if I remember right, approved them to be essentially canonical. Oh, you got it. Yay.
Director's storage room key. Okay, so it auto-saved. I'm still gonna save. Alright. Save button.
I'm just telling my mom. Just told all 2 people on stream about the books. Love being famous. You said it autosaved?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Something fun is gonna happen now.
Okay, so that one, so 4, Lady H, Moon, Sun.
You know what I am so glad about the bigger novels this year now? Is they have this, like, I don't know what you would call it, but like kind of like a spell-proof reservoir. See, babe? Which makes it pretty much impossible to, like, accidentally spill it, for the most part.
Triquetra, Pie, Weird Lady, Man. Okay, what am I doing wrong here?
that really sick guitar solo from the Killing Lights by AFI stuck in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And it won't stop. It's just non-stop shredding on a loop, basically. And it's actually kind of annoying.
Good try, James. Alright. I'm gonna look through... Oh wait, it's literally... Okay. Most likely is. Most likely it's a trap. Hold on. I'm gonna hurt my eyes for a minute and get real close because I can't see any of the details sitting from my bed. Okay. Okay, so this one probably goes on the end here. And then there's this
one. Why are you
one.
standing right in front of the TV?
Because I can't see the details unless I'm like up close. I look like a crazy person. I mean, I look like a crazy person anyway.
Literally, I just come back from peeing and you are like 2 inches away from like, what is it? Like a 30...
I almost have it. I almost have it.
What is it, like a 40-inch fucking TV?
Got it! Yes! Okay.
Oh my god,
you're
insane.
Alright, okay, where's my pen? Where's my pen? I need to write something down. I need to write it down so that I don't forget it.
Not why you asked for book, I mean, not for bookmarks, but for notebooks for your birthday.
Yeah, so I can write stuff down.
So you can write shit for gaming down.
Yeah, pretty much. It's very, very helpful.
I thought it was for school, because your schooling was like a month away.
I can cover it.
Me and Mom both thought it, like Nana both thought it was for your schooling stuff.
I mean, it is in part.
Oh my god. Barely. I wouldn't say this counts towards any credits.
I know, but...
I wish it did. Because you'd have a doctorate by now if it was with my help, at least.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I've been studying Silent Hill 2 since I was 11 years old. I'm 28 now, so you can figure that out. I mean, I was more focused on the puzzles of Silent Hill 1. Because they were really fucking complicated for no goddamn reason.
Yeah.
Because, the second one follows a similar route of being very at least on more complicated levels, extremely Shakespearean for no fucking reason. Other than I want to say it's for biblical references to the King James Version of the Bible.
Yeah, okay. Alright, now for this. Okay.
Oh, I hate this puzzle. This is the one puzzle I hate.
Oh, wait, I gotta look.
Yeah,
I gotta look back at the hand. 924571. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
the code for that.
Triquetra is 9.
God.
924571. Thank you.
I love that. Somebody in the chat just
That's my dad.
Who is that?
That's my dad.
Thank you, Link, for saying what the name was. What the code was. Sorry. I'm a little bit buzzed. Oh, there's 5 watching now. I think that's the most we... No, I think the most we had was like 12.
5.
Maybe 20. Somewhere around there.
Okay. 7. And the pie. Yay! I did it! Or we did it. We did
I
it.
just had a little bit of a vodka every couple hours.
Alright,
because it's been so
rooftop
hot.
key.
And I just could not mentally deal with the stress of how hot it was.
I usually do too when I remember to.
What did he say?
I usually send myself stuff on Messenger when I remember
okay. Yeah. No, I do the same. But like a year or two ago, I stopped doing that because I realized if I ever got back into my old Messenger, I'd be flooded with notifications.
to. Yeah.
And that's the only reason. Like, that's why I just started sending friends whatever
Alright,
crap
rooftop.
I needed to remember.
Okay, yeah, I'm going the right way.
It is so weird that we have pretty much exclusively friends and family on both sides watching this right now.
Wait, hold on. I want to make sure that I... Oh, yeah, I can't miss that.
I'm looking at what time it is in case Draven's still watching.
Yeah.
It's almost midnight there. What the fuck? Actually, no, it's past midnight. Draven, it's almost 1 a.m., I swear to God. I know you're 14 and it's the summer, but chill, buddy.
Oh, yeah, mine too, mine too.
What did he say? That his messenger keeps fucking up with notifications?
No, he sends messages to himself, and it's basically mostly an endless stream of memes
Like
and videos.
back and forth notifications?
Yeah, memes and streams and other crap.
Yeah, like notifications that bounce off each other, kind of.
Oh. Memes and videos and other crap. Memes
Yeah.
and streams. What am I thinking? What am I saying?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I only, literally send, a research analyst type stuff to myself, pretty much.
Yeah.
Random, if I've been doing deep dives on Wikipedia for 7 hours.
Hush. I'm going to the roof. 11:41 p.m. there. It's 9:42 here.
It's what time then? Where?
It's 11:41 over there.
Okay. Out for games.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's
Oh.
because it's 3 hours ahead of us.
May 9th, rain, stared out the window all day, peaceful here, nothing to do, still not allowed to go outside. May 10th, still raining, talked with the doctor a little. Would they have saved me if I didn't have a family to feed? I know I'm pathetic and weak, not everyone can be strong. May 11th, rain again. The meds made me feel sick today. If I'm only better when I'm drugged, then who am I anyway?
That one literally makes me so much more sad than
May 12th, rain as usual. I don't want to cause any more trouble for anyone, but I'm a bother either way. Can it really be such a sin to run instead of fight? Some people may say so, but they don't have to live in my shoes. It may be selfish, but it's what I want. It's too hard like this. It's just too hard. May 13th, the doctor came in today. He said that I'll be released soon, that it's time to go home. I should be happy, but I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. It feels like something's about to happen, like the last gasp of air before the plunge. But deep down, I know it's too late to turn back.
And for any of my family watching, I want you to understand that how much I'm thinking of
okay.
Oh my god. How much I'm thinking of my grandfather when I read that message. Because it makes me so sad. Because that's exactly how it's
okay.
Read out. I forgot about this part.
Yeah, I remembered that we would encounter him at this point.
I don't think we got that interaction last time, though. I think we got something a bit different.
Yeah.
It was less aggressive. Way less aggressive. Because I made sure that you played, the very compliant, canon compliant version.
I think I smashed too many windows.
Yeah. You you got too aggressive. Because things like that will tip off Pyramid Head. Or, anything that's, sexually aggressive especially will tip him fuck off and make him do, really messed up things to you.
Yeah, and especially because I like to make sure that
or,
the monsters are dead.
Maria, for instance, I think that does the same thing.
What's this? Oh, it's Laura's little drawings.
Laura, I love her.
Okay, I want to smash the window, but I probably shouldn't.
Laura's drawings remind me of when Draven was little.
Okay, I'm not gonna go down here yet. I'm gonna see.
Reference for non-family viewers, Draven is my youngest brother.
Okay.
He's 14 now.
Okay, only smashing windows out of necessity now.
Yeah.
Even though I really want
I
to
think
smash
it's
everything.
literally just you smashed more windows than what was absolutely necessary. Kind of you caused more harm than good. Because I remember last time we did not get that interaction
Okay,
at
yeah,
all.
this is the other side. I'm gonna save.
Right now.
Because I would rather not be
Yeah.
one-shotted
To hell
by
and back.
Pyramid Head.
Yeah.
Thank
Man
you.
doesn't have a gun, but he might as well.
Oh, what the shit?
What is this hallway?
We were already in it at one point.
Yeah, no, I like vaguely recognize it of being like a
Oh.
weird corridor.
I can go to sleep here.
Oh yeah, this is as what my mom would describe. This is a room where you can hug yourself and find out your feelings. And
Yeah, that's
every
the
time I threw a tantrum as a kid, she threatened to send me to one of those rooms.
yeah, that's the fuck around and find out room.
Yeah. Which people might think is very fucked up, but no, given the circumstances, it was hilarious. That
Yeah,
my
given
mom
my given my track record,
Oh god, why was there blood in it? Girl,
I find out
yourself.
quite a lot.
Yeah. Help yourself, sister.
Somebody spilled tomato sauce. The Italians are gonna be very angry.
Somebody didn't like their spaghetti, and that's the issue here. That's what we need to understand,
What's
is that
done
somebody
here?
didn't like their spaghetti, somebody didn't like their Mary's Bloody, and that's what we need to
Oh,
gather.
okay.
Somebody did not like tomatoes.
Oh.
If you like to talk to tomatoes, and clearly they didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, Laura. I love Laura so much more than words can express.
How do you know my name?
I very much see Laura as, like, my child
Fat
self, you know?
blabbermouth.
Of, like, just enough bitchy that it makes sense for what she's been through, you know?
How do you know about Mary?
Just a little bit of,
I
like,
just do.
what do you care about my
What's the
daddy,
big deal?
you know?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
Because what's crazy is you never find anything about her parents.
I won't, please.
They're at anything, no matter how many questions you ask.
I need to know.
You never really find out why she's here.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is very interesting.
We met at the hospital last
Like,
year.
Stop lying. Laura, I'm sorry.
right,
Fine,
I forgot
don't
this.
believe me.
Right.
See if I care.
Hey!
I can like hear the squeakiness
Let
of
go.
the dialogue that
Okay,
you have.
just run around this place. You might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
Just stay with me, okay? This is no place for kids.
To say the least, James.
There's nothing I could get. It's important.
Did your dad just said she's in it with our or
She'd
she's
fit
in it
in
with
with-
our family? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought there was a slight typo there because I
Mary.
heard it like straight off the bat. You know?
What?
I hit it.
It goes to S
Mary.
instead. Ow! Oh! I crunched my cheek. Ew. Yeah, I thought it was like an S instead of a D by accident. Oh! Man, I almost threw up there.
Laura reminds me a lot of Morgan when she was younger.
Yeah, she always reminded me very specifically of myself when I was about that age. Of way too spoken now, will not shut up. We'll say to you exactly how it is. She doesn't care that she's 8 and 4 feet even. You know?
Yeah.
Very much how
Yeah, not
I
as
mean,
not as
Liar,
perky,
right?
but
Want me to open it?
Yeah.
Do ya?
Yeah,
But-
Morgan was a little bit like
Right now.
yeah, but I
like
mean,
sparkle
Magic
emojis.
word.
it's kind of hard to be perky in your own personal hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally silent hell.
In your dreams.
So I remember being in child therapy about Laura's age, and it felt about like Silent Hill.
Here there is. A big lying fart face.
What freaks me out how uncanny valley she looks in that shot specifically.
Yeah.
It's creepy. That is like the only shot of the entire game where
Why
Laura
are all
makes
the
me
textures so
freaking
wet
out.
in this game?
Oh, I know, right? Like, why is it like squelch noises and you're like, please stop. Oh,
Okay.
guy. Yeah, just shoot it right in the pussy, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you have a shotgun, use your double barrel on the underside of it.
Ah!
You get what I'm saying? 'Cause remember,
It's my birthday and I am the pinata.
But remember what I told you about a year ago when we did research on this part? You need to aim for the quote-unquote mouth. The extra mouth on it. Look through the
Yeah,
barrel
exactly.
if you have it.
Okay,
Kind of
okay.
like shoot very sporadically. It's very weird. Oh, I think this was not long before the, what's it called, like the daddy monster or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're very close to Angela's part of the game. Very close.
Okay.
I remember the one thing that always, like...
Oh,
Oh, are you getting all the, like, little house places?
yeah, probably.
Basically the equivalent. Because I'm used to just playing, like,
Oh,
Dragon Age.
James, can you load faster?
No, James is an idiot, and you know this.
Yeah, he would
He's
not.
moronic. He showed up here in the first place.
He would
We
not
know
be in
he's
Silent
stupid.
Hill if he was a smart man.
We know he's a dumbass.
Yeah.
Canonically, he is stupid. No matter what ending you get, he's an idiot.
Okay, where
Yes, no matter what, we know what he did to his wife. You know what I'm saying?
are you going? Where are you going? Okay.
He's going everywhere, and that's the problem. You know what I mean? This monster is creating holes in the ceiling that did not
Whose
exist.
bills are you paying to be wrecking the place like this?
I'm just gonna start screaming the lyrics to Rent from Rent by whoever the fuck created lyrics to Rent.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Last year's rent. I just love.
Oh no.
Oh, ew, stop existing, please, dear God, please, gross diva, stop existing, please.
Oh jeez. Oh.
Oh, why are you on the floor? Just die. Hit it. Hit it with a baton or something. I don't know. I'm Canadian. Just hit it with a baton.
Okay, I'm out of bullets.
Get some kind of blunt force object. Okay. Like I said, from a Canadian perspective, get the baton. Because from a Canadian perspective, that's what our country started with. And then they progress. And sometimes they just change it right away. That's
Okay. Oh, I got it.
They want you to die. Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Facebook
Why
Marketplace, $50. What best
I'm
offer?
just saying, why did they look like something on the other Facebook Marketplace? It looks exact. And suddenly there were 4 watching.
Oh my gosh.
Girlfriend! Hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend.
Ooh, it's the sirens.
Ooh, I don't like them. Did I ever tell you that growing up, my hometown had Silent Hill-ass sirens for very basic, like, nuclear experimentation? And they would go off, like, 4 times a week.
Yeah.
So we lived near a nuclear plant.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I mean, my first high school was very close to a nuclear plant, like, less than 45 minutes away. So they had to sound it off every single time.
Yeah, just in case something goes horribly
Yeah,
wrong.
and it was like 4 times a week, and I was like, are we living in The Simpsons?
Yeah, just in case something goes horribly wrong and get a Canadian Chernobyl.
Yeah, like, are we gonna get a 3-eyed fish? Jesus Christ. And I would say that every time I would get so in trouble by all the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'd be like, you can't just say that. And I'd be like, then why are they having the sirens go off like this is the end of the world?
Alright.
Like, I grew up with, like, what's it called?
Okay, so we're still in the hospital.
I grew up with paranoid schizophrenia. I'm allowed to think the end of the world is happening. Thank you so much. You know?
Patient number 3141. All fine until you start tasting metal. Yeah. Designation
Certex metal, yeah,
298.9.
bitch, there's blood in there.
Room number redacted. Initial symptoms, hyperfocus. So it's just ADHD. Current diagnosis, they can be fixed. Recommendations, stop nothing. Okay, so I'm guessing they give Valium.
Or, no, that
No
maybe
turning
that
back
would
now.
be Adderall or, like, Vyvanse.
Or maybe Ritalin.
Vyvanse because it would be extended release. You know
Well,
what I
I'm
mean?
saying because it's very old-fashioned.
I know, but I like to think Silent Hill
Yummy,
would be
yummy,
really cruel and give you
wholesome
the
heroin
extended
for a
release
growing
version of
boy
everything.
like me.
What? You talked over me completely. I have no idea what you just said.
I said yummy, yummy, wholesome heroin for a growing boy like me.
Oh my god. I was gonna say they would give him Vyvanse instead of heroin for the sake of psychological development because he might not be 30 yet. I mean, we're
Okay,
to assume
so
he's under the
that's-
age of 35, probably.
Oh yeah, I did like a whole research paper for world geography a couple semesters ago.
Oh, what, on Chernobyl?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember, because you wouldn't shut up about it for 3
Oh yeah,
weeks.
and Pripyat.
Yeah. For like 3 weeks, I had to hear all
I can't
about
go
it.
there because the button's missing.
I mean, I was mostly interested in it, but there was a lot of stuff that I already knew. You know,
Average Brooklyn elevator.
literally that one elevator we took in the subway.
No, I'm
to get
lying.
to the
This one doesn't
concert.
have pee on the floor.
The one that we took on the subway to get to that concert, though.
Yeah.
You know, the one that you forced me to close my eyes for because I would start screaming and crying.
Yeah.
And I remember opening my eyes for a split second and seeing nothing but wires and cables
Ooh,
and
this is
freaking
gross.
out.
I'm gonna save right here.
Say it absolutely right there. That's why the save is there. Save right the fuck there. Do not go past. You know. Oh my god. I'm trying to sit up. Okay. I sat up. Congratulations to me. I sat up. Ta-da.
Oh, that's...
I
Ugh.
grabbed the pencil. Also, random point. To anybody that listens to the album December Underground by AF.
Ah! Okay.
Oh my god, Alex, please stop screaming. To anybody who is or will recently listen to the album December Underground by AFI. It is for sure their most iconic album. It's got all their major hits. I personally recommend Prelude 1221, The Interview, The
Merciless
Killing
Trophy.
Lights,
Finish
and
off
Miss
enemies
Murder.
with a stomp attack. Amazing.
Oh, you got a new trophy?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Can you bring it up again? I didn't quite see it.
It was called Merciless, and it's just...
What, like you overhit the enemies, kind of?
No, I finish off enemies with a stomp attack.
Oh, okay, so you like curb stomp their asses?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
I mean, I automatically get that reward
Okay.
because I use anything but the weapon, you know?
What's up here?
Because I'm always like, the weapons are really sus at best. I trust that my body will do what it needs to do. But yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. Songs by AFI from December Underground.
Yeah.
The Killing Lights is definitely my favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Murder is also off that album. Prelude 1221. Some people might know that from the extended version of Miss Murder music video.
Yeah.
And The Interview is also a great song off that album, and that's all I have to say about it.
Oh, how we danced, arms flailing, our bodies in perfect synchrony, and the music played, but in any dance there comes a time one must take the lead, and the music got louder and louder, pounding, piercing, and then silence.
That reminds me a lot of the types of poems that I write. I like that one. What? Does it not remind you of the things that I write? Aww.
Okay, there's the instrument of force. That's a lobotomy hammer, boys and girls.
Where?
I just
didn't
picked
see
it up.
Let me see it. I've watched Sucker Punch 500 times. Let me see it. Oh, Sucker Punch is a movie you need to rewatch because we bought the extended version, remember?
Oh, jeez.
And I think it's in about 8 months. It's like around Halloween. It's like 2 months old. So it's not about this time of year, actually. Sucker Punch is a very good movie, and I recommend it to anyone, especially specifically any man, who is essentially, I don't know how to word this, masculine enough to see past the sexuality of it. Because the sexuality is very much a metaphorical front for what's actually happening. And you need to kind of, from the film study perspective, see it for what it is. And it's, when you can see it for what it is, Sucker Punch is a very fucking poetically beautiful movie, honestly.
Yeah.
It's definitely, like, it's up there with The Crow, literally, I would say. In that sense of, like, it's very up there for the people who can appreciate it for what it really is, you know?
Yeah.
And weirdly in that category...
Ooh, time to go down the spooky ladder.
Weirdly in that category, I would also put both Chapter 1 and 2 of it by Stephen King, the more modern adaptations of it. Purely because I feel while some of the original Tim Curry adaptation was a little bit faithful to the book, I feel like the movies that are encapsulated Beverly Marsh's character, who to me was the most important one. Because to me, Beverly, Eddie, and Richie were the most important to accurately encapsulate adults within the context of that film, and children as well. Because Richie's weird thing in it is he's the only character that can see Pennywise who doesn't have trauma, so to speak. Which I think really speaks volumes of what childhood trauma really can be. You know, because it's theorized that, at least in the modern versions of it, right, that he can only see Pennywise because he's gay. Or because he's not straight. But given other versions of it and the original book versions, there's no clear reason why Richie sees Pennywise. And I think that's very interesting, and I think part of what it could be is literally just empathy for his friends who do see him. And in whatever way you want to look at it, it's very interesting about the theories as to why Richie can see Pennywise when he really shouldn't be able to.
Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, I'm in the first floor.
Ugh. Ooh. Can you turn the cold down a little bit on it? Not thermostat, but you know what I mean. Babe. Ugh. Babe. Would you mind turning the cold down on the fan? I'm getting like too much of a breeze, you know? Yeah, that's fine. Or it should be.
Okay. Okay, so let's go back to the cafeteria. Okay, so the kitchen.
My arms are so cold specifically.
Hmm.
I'll never forget though, like an hour ago, when Jackie
Yeah.
offered me, like when my mother offered me up,
Oh yeah,
temporary
same.
replies of what the goth book based on The Crow that I was remembering was. And she offered up like 3 different things, and I was like, oh, I immediately know what one it is, purely based on the fact that the author had a very strange name. Like, very strange, very I listen to The Cure 24/7 type name. And that is exactly why I remembered it. It's convenient though, because I was able to immediately pinpoint what book it was. Although she sent me both I believe she sent me all 2 or 3 versions. I'm not totally sure. What did somebody in chat say that you were like listening to?
What?
You said I was saying something in chat. I missed it.
Draven said, I don't know why, but the kid in the game reminds me of Clementine from The Walking Dead.
Oh yeah. It's the classic little girl in horror, like innocent little girl in a horror thing trope.
You sat on something.
I didn't sit on anything.
There's... Hold
There's
on.
literally nothing. Nothing is under me.
Having technical difficulties.
I didn't sit on anything. Always very careful.
Having difficulties with the stream. Hold on. Oh, there it is.
It's probably folded under the blanket.
Yeah. Okay, now we are back in business.
Alright, anyways, you were saying Draven said something?
Yeah, he said that Laura reminded him of Clementine from The Walking Dead, so I said same.
Yeah, no, little girls are a common trope in horror stuff, especially from the early to mid-2000s. It mainly started with the 60s, in the 60s, I mean, with movies like The Innocents and Children of the Corn, which started highlighting innocent children as plausible, murderous, evil, possessed type figures, and kind of progressed from there. In the time that this game would have been originally released, little girls were already starting to become a common trope in horror movies. You couldn't really trust them. Which made it really suck for people like me who were, you know, victims of abuse and stuff as quote-unquote little girls at the time. And, trying to advocate for ourselves in those situations when people would just be like, alright, that's like Silent Hill, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And like nothing ever came of it, and it fucking sucked. They'd be like, alright, that's Silent Hill / Lolita, move on. And you'd just be like, I am a 12-year-old girl, what the hell is wrong with you?
Okay.
Alright, that is, one of those things. I don't know what to even call that.
That's a nurse.
Is it a nurse?
Yeah.
Okay, it was kind of like closer to a mannequin almost. I'm so sorry for anybody who has to listen to me talk with, like, my mouth's full of food. I'm just eating randomly what Canadians will understand is called munchies. which is like a weird mix of Sun Chips, Doritos, rolls of pretzels, and Cheetos. So basically, I mean the human equivalent of hamster food. Because just, I don't know what to eat. I wanted Pogos, aka corn dogs earlier, but I decided against it purely because last time I got really bad food poisoning. And I didn't feel like eating that again. Not right now, anyways. At least, definitely not during like a high-stress gaming situation, which would definitely only make it worse. But yeah, if I had to recommend one song to everybody listening on stream right now, it would definitely be listening to The Killing Lights by AFI. It is a great song.
Oh, jeez.
I was obsessed with it when I was like, I don't know, like around 15 years old. And I literally completely forgot about it until like yesterday, or maybe today. When I was just randomly like, Alexa, play insert song here. And then I was like, oh right, I forgot I know every word to this song. And I used to be obsessed with it, and then people were really weird and stupid and boring and like bullied me into not liking that kind of music.
Yeah.
Which is stupid, because how dare you bully somebody into not liking their like own original thing? Not that it's like original, obviously. Like liking the Birthday Massacre or AFI is not freaking original on any level. Like, oh, how dare a 15-year-old like goth club music or some crap, you know what I mean? Like, I would say the type of goth I was when I was very actively goth was like an outwardly actively goth. It's a little bit hard to describe. Think of kind of Gerard Way circa 2007, that's roughly what I was. It was a little bit punk goth, a little bit emo goth, a little bit industrial and corporate goth, all mixed together. Kind of, like, and it was never meant to be digestible type of goth. Like, it was meant to be, in your face, I don't give a fuck, this is what I am. But because I'm disabled, I never got to fully encapsulate that into my corporate goth type of aesthetic, because my corporate goth aesthetic is kind of just, I like button downs and ties and cardigans, and I think it looks nice, and that's it, you know? There's no real meaning to any of it. Like, if anything, when I dress up nice, it's almost in a defiant kind of nature of like, oh, you expect me to dress like crap because I dropped out of high school? Well, screw you. You know? And besides that, yeah, no, I would say overall, Alex, wouldn't you say my kind of style of goth is almost a little bit corporate by default?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like cozy corporate, I would say. It's very like slight dark academia. Like anybody that, oh, you know what? Movie recommendation for the stream. Watch Kill Your Darlings, starring Daniel Radcliffe as Allen Ginsberg. I can't remember what his name is. Starring as Lucian Carr. He's in the movie A Cure for Wellness. I can't remember what his name is, but he's a brilliant actor. Anyways, watch that movie. It's very historically accurate from all the documents that I've seen. Because, you know, as a sort of historian of sorts, I am very obsessed with making sure that the movies I'm obsessed with are historically accurate. And Kill Your Darlings, from what I've seen, is the most accurate historically. From all that have attested to, against, and for it. Absolutely watch Kill Your Darling. I'm so sorry, I screwed that up massively with my tongue twister just now. Absolutely watch Kill Your Darling, starring Daniel Radcliffe. I swear to God, you will not regret it. It's a brilliant movie. It's a very long movie. It's about 2 hours, I think. But it's one of those 2-hour films that deserves to be even longer, in my opinion. It is so brilliant, so beautiful. It almost reminds me a little bit of Sofia Coppola in the way that it's filmed, kind of like almost like not Kill Your Darling, sorry. It's filmed in a way that reminds me a little bit visually of The Virgin Suicides, but like a kind of male dark academia version. And it's very beautiful. Link specifically, Alex's dad. I think you would really like that.
My dad went to bed.
Okay, well, his dad went to bed, but he might watch the stream later on. Either way, I think your dad would really like Kill Your Darlings. You know, like, I think he would appreciate for what it is. Because you said before that your dad would probably like Dead Poets Society, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, I mean, if you... Basically, to anybody listening, if you like stuff like Dead Poets Society, you would definitely be into Kill Your Darlings, I think. Or it's at least worth giving it a shot. It's a very beautiful movie. And even the score of it is very beautiful. I mean, I don't really watch any movie that doesn't have a beautiful score, let's be honest, so... You know. Basically, safe to say, any movie that I like is at the least very atmospheric. I think I ate all the munchies, I mean all the pretzels in my munchies again.
Mm.
That's what I'm like. Not a big deal. Is Drayden still watching?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, shout out Draven if you're still here. Hi. What time is it now?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know where my phone is. I think it might be like halfway sitting on it, honestly. You know the number one type of torture they use in Guantanamo Bay? Bay is, I forgot the technical term, but it's basically referred to as time torture.
Mm-hmm.
They don't let you know what time it is ever. It's pretty crazy. Because they say that's one of the most likely to screw with the human psyche. And one of the most likely, sorry. Basically, it messes you up immediately. It makes you very discombobulated, very off guard, very willing to admit to anything, kind of, theoretically. Compared to if you knew what time it was. $1:18 here. Okay, so it's like 11:18 here, I'm guessing then. Skull emoji. Raven, I don't know if you watch Matt Rose videos, but you should definitely on YouTube check out Matt Rose. Because I think you find him very funny. He's very British and just very you in general. Why are we just watching James's ass for like a good 30 seconds there, you know?
Mm.
Ow. Let me just say, I'm so glad it took me less than 72 hours to remember the book that my mom gave me when I was like 13. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that would be a really hard book to trace down. It's purely hard to trace down the exact edition of it. That's what's hard to trace. Because I think the version is very specific to, I want to say like 2007 to 2012 at latest. Not even. You know, like definitely earlier than that. Mom got it closer to the 90s, I'm gonna say. It's probably more like when Draven was, not when Draven. When Matthew was really, really little. Probably like 3 or under. Because I remember being about like 7 and visiting my mom and she had it and she showed me through that version of the book. Even if it wasn't the exact same copy, it was the same version. I think she like at one point just so happened to have 2 versions because I think one of her friends gifted her one of the books. Knowing that like I might be interested in it as I got a little bit older. Just in case of like a backup in case she already had the book. And yeah, either way, my mom I think got gifted a extra copy of the book and then she like gave it to me. Pretty much the second I turned like, I don't know, 12, 13, 14, somewhere around there. Whenever my mom knew that I was heavily into goth stuff. And I started watching horror movies when I was 11, roughly. Silent Hill, 2007, I want to say was when that movie came out. So it's about 10. And Hide and Seek, 2005, I think. Starring Dakota Fanning and Robert De Niro. Those were my first 2 main horror movies. And after that was stuff like Scream, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, like basically all the classics. Especially like all the slasher classics. Which, like, I don't have a problem with slasher classics, I'm just not into them. Like, I respect them for what they are, and I understand that, like, to be like a quote-unquote true horror fan, you need to watch all of them. I definitely believe that. But, you know, it's just like, for fun to watch, it's not really my thing. I mean, Terrifier's a little bit interesting to watch, but still not my thing. I'd rather watch, like, Saw, if I'm gonna watch gore to be interesting. And even for that, I would be, like, probably, like, I don't know, like Saw 4 or something, when the traps get really elaborate. Though the issue with those ones is, like, the plot line kind of starts to not matter. And that's where it kind of loses me. It's because as long as it keeps the, like, the plot line central to the original storyline of why Jigsaw was keeping these people alive in the first place, then it makes sense. But around I want to say it's around the 7th movie, is when it starts to absolutely make 0 sense. And don't even get me started on the Final Destination movies, they never made sense. Especially the first one, Alex Knows, with the sentient toilet water. That was a very weird movie. The second and third one were good. After that, we're all kind of crap still. The 5th one was okay. Oh, is that like a hole you have to get down?
I'm trying to follow the chain.
Oh, right, yeah. Right, because that like goes kind of all throughout the hospital, right? I forgot about the chain. Insert the Chain by Fleetwood Mac. You will never break the chain. Or however it goes. God, you think, I mean, I know this is bumfuck nowhere. You think they'd at least find a way to make, like, the contrast of the colors a little bit different. You know? Because everything just looks, as you would say, everything looks very texture. You know? It's just like, ooh. I don't know how to explain how everything looks to me other than the phrase, like, claymation yikes, you know? I'm just like, ooh. That's a problem we're gonna have to undo later.
There's the lobotomy thing.
Oh, an ice pick?
Not a nice pick.
Sorry, a frontal lobe pick?
I know the actual technical term,
Yeah,
I just can't
I think
remember
it
it.
said something on the screen, but I couldn't read it because it was so teeny tiny.
It was some flowery bullshit.
Yeah, it was like some blah 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 of what nobody has ever called that thing in its existence. What I hate is when you like accidentally look up the descriptions for things in your inventory in this game, and it gives you some like weird flowery detail about it, and you're like, it's a lobotomy pick. Will you please be so for real right now?
Mm-hmm.
You know? The jangled ass way he is climbing up that ladder. It's very right. Climbing up that ladder so damn haphazardly, you know?
Yeah, Key of Bliss.
Is that your dad that said that? I can't see it. Is that your dad or Draven?
That's Draven.
Okay, shout out Draven, thank you. Yeah, I'd be looking at game guides right now, but like, I want Alex to be able to, you know, focus on the game as he wants, kind of thing. Because when Alex and I played it originally the first time through, I was like crazy looking at game guides for him. Because I remembered all the puzzles, I just didn't remember how to like apply them. And I had remembered different levels of puzzles than what he had been given. Because I remembered like full-blown like super hard level puzzles rather than like, you know, the standard route. And that looks so fake when the chain separated.
Mm-hmm.
That looks so bad. Here's a box, and we're gonna apply 15 locks to it. Bet you can't just blow it up. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's a very weird, whatever strategy they have going into that, it's very strange to me. Excuse me. The walls just look like various generic claymation to me, honestly. Oh, I just punched myself in the mouth by accident. That sucks. I don't think the weird way that this hallway's framed to look slightly smaller than the others. Like, I'm sure that's on purpose, so it's very weird. Yeah. Was there another monster just through there?
Yeah.
You should probably get that, because your thing's going off. Yeah, I think you should get that, because your thing was going off. I think your dead wife, Mary, would want you to get that thing. Sure, just go back into the thing. Swear to God. Would you please go back to phase one of the whole demon?
It was through a partition, I couldn't get at it.
Oh, you couldn't?
No.
I didn't know that. Because, like, from where I was, it looked like you should just, like, walk right through. What is that, pills?
Yeah, it's 6 pills.
Well, get them, buddy, and take them all at once. See what happens. That's the fun part.
Watch it go dark.
That's what the fun part of taking all 6 pills at once is, buddy. Let's go.
Okay.
Or is that
2.
Drayden?
Yeah.
Those locks look like you could probably something.
6.
The Twitch notifications keep going too fast for me to read them.
1 year they've been watching me. The number of pills in the sink and the hour of the clock makes a sound. All make me count the time the lights go out. So 1, 6, something 2.
Okay, so it's pills, clock, something, something.
Yeah, it's 1, 6, something 2.
Okay. Or 106. Maybe. Like if you have to keep an empty digit kind of thing. I mean, the seconds can be like 60 something, right? So it's gotta be like 1, 6, la 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 la. You know? Is it going? Yeah.
Oh shit.
Ew, please die, little cockroach of a... Ew, why are there 2 of you? Go away! We're looking for our dead wife, leave us alone. You gross lady. God.
Okay, so 1, 6, 2, 2.
Yeah, the monsters in the movies and games look so much worse than the nurses in, like, I want to say it's Silent Hill 2 look in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, in the movie, they made them, like, fully sexified, which was really weird. I remember I was 14 when I saw that movie in theaters with my grandmother, and I remember thinking, God, who loved Silent Hill, by the way, and, like, understood the full lore and everything, and she was like, this is really weird, are you sure you want to watch this? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it's just a weird intro, and the whole movie ended up being like that. And she at the end was like, no offense, are you a little disappointed? I'm like, oh, I'm a lot disappointed. But we got to see it in IMAX 3D, so I really can't complain, kind of thing. Because to be fair, seeing Silent Hill monsters attack you in 3D was kind of iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Like the chainsaw monster in the elevator. You remember that in the Silent Hill 2 movie? Yeah, that one comes right at you in the 3D version. It's like literally so fucking terrifying. Like literally you see it like cut through right above you. And you're like, oh god. Because they kind of like suspend the bars right above you for like a good 2 or 3 minutes before it cuts into them. And like the way they went about this, the 3D effects was actually very smart for the theatrical release. I just hate that after the theatrical release, when it went to the DVD/Blu-ray release, there was kind of nothing to work with. Seemed a little ridiculous to me. Like they could have expanded on it or added a few more bonus features or something. Especially because, like, they spent, oh god, what was it, like 2 or 3 years filming the carnival scenes, literally about 45 minutes away from where I grew up at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just thought it was, like, really ridiculous that they just didn't add more, at least to the bonus features. Because I know, especially nowadays, most people, if they even buy DVD box sets at all, do not give a singular fuck about, like, the bonus features. But for somebody like me, I, like, grew up and lived off of bonus features of DVDs, especially for horror movies. Because for horror movies, I grew up with, generalized anxiety and panic disorder and PTSD. So, I grew up very, very hypersensitive to anything that could have theoretically been a trigger. But, being able to see the behind the scenes of, like, really brutal really brutal horror movies and disturbing horror movies, that really helped me kind of be able to cope with and flesh out and understand my way of dealing with my own trauma throughout my life. And throughout that, I kind of just was able to, since about 11 years old, I would say, I just kind of deal with, like, any various triggers, kind of usually, on average, I can deal with them by watching, like, a horror movie like The Ring or Silent Hill 2007, or anything that's, like, weirdly almost cliche like that, automatically helps me deal with any times any serious PTS triggers have really happened. And I've just been fortunate enough to find that out as early as I did. Because I know to most people, like, watching gory horror movies at 11, like, that's crazier stuff. You know, that, like, for me, that was just normal. That's what I was into, and that's what I did. Nobody forced me into it, you know. There's nothing traumatic about it.
He's there again, looking, staring. He says he'll drag me there. I don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
I won't let him take me.
Oh, boy. We're really getting into, I hate using this term, but kind of the flesh of the game now, I would say.
Yeah. Got the director's office key.
Yeah, not quite the bones of the game, but we're definitely in the flesh of it.
No one knows.
Yeah, definitely getting into the weird kind of cerebral aspect of it, I would say. Of, like, where it starts to kind of mess with your head. Which, like, this is, like, the turning point of the game I really love. You know? Any point of any game where it goes from, like, normal to fully cerebral. Like, truly, like, psychologically messing with you. Whether it's a game or a movie or a show, that's the point of it that I just absolutely love. Because I think it's so great when creators choose to mess with the people that they're producing for, essentially. Because they know what the people that are playing it are, like, looking for, and they buy into it and then some. And I think that's really great, honestly. I wish more series would do that, really. Like, for instance, Life is Strange. I felt very much that they should have gone darker than what they ever did.
Yeah.
Because, like, they built so dark in the first original series. And then after that was, like, so, like, sunshine and rainbows compared. And it was like, are you kidding me? The original game dealt with an underage girl being, like, drugged and possibly sex trafficked and, like, all these other horrible things happening to her, and then eventually, ultimately, she was murdered. And you're just gonna make every game after that that's inspired by it so chill, like, what is your problem?
There'll be no pain anymore.
Oh. Right, this is that
No
really
pain
weird
over and
binary
over.
code.
No, it just says no pain over and over again.
Okay. I thought it was that weird binary code that people online were stuck on for about 5 years. You know the one I'm talking about, vaguely, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like somewhere in, like, the middle of the game. I think it's a message you get from Pyramid Head in certain versions. Or maybe, no, I think it's from Laura. And she's, like, doing a drawing about Pyramid Head, I think. And she, like, quote-unquote, sends you a message, and it's in complete gibberish. Or it doesn't make any sense, but if you put it through, like, various types of, prison hierarchy type, codes. If you put, like, two one of it's like, from what I remember, if I'm right, it's, like, very, very, very dark. To the point where, for this version, they have to change it too. Because even from the 90s, it was too dark. If I remember correctly, it was a bit heavily linked towards CSA. Not necessarily for James, but this is what Laura has towards CSA implications, and I think they just kind of, for obvious reasons, wanted to avoid any of that for this version of the remake, because there was already too many things in the past that made people think that theoretically James was part of the reason why Laura was there for like CSA reasons, which I always thought was gross and not accurate. And Hideo Kojima also didn't like that was connected in the way that it was, because it was never supposed to be. It was just supposed to be kind of a world that they're both in. Like, they just both so happen to be in that world, as they are.
I won't rest until they are solved. I won't rest. I can't rest. I don't know how anymore.
That's how I feel when I take my medication right before bedtime. You know? Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot to check how long your thing is. But at the same time as what you and I usually stream together for.
9653.
9653?
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that's probably pin code then.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's right in this room. Pretty much. Because that gives you a pin code like that. It's usually not far away, but usually you have to like kill somebody to get to it. I feel like we're probably close to a good closing point for today, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we've made good progress, though. Since we started with, like, what? Like, 3 different locks on that thing?
Mm-hmm. The stream's going pretty well.
Going pretty smooth, honestly. My brother's definitely helping out. A little bit.
Yeah.
Pointing us in the right direction, at least. Because to be fair, shout out Draven, this is a very kind of confusing part of the game. Are you good?
Yeah, I think I just misread the...
Oh, what? Did you, like, misread the code?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to say, like, it looked like one of the numbers you put in might have been wrong. I didn't want to be, like, outwardly saying it, you know, while you're streaming. Just being like, oh, babe, you're fucking wrong, actually, you're stupid. You know? That looked like about 2 or 3 of the numbers weren't in the right sequence. Like, they would have been if it was an earlier part of the game. But I know Draven has helped me with game guides before of my own personal free time.
Okay.
Yeah, Draven is very quick with the game guides for codes.
Stream is going well.
Very well now.
Yeah.
Why do his arms move like that?
I don't know.
That's so deeply unnatural, puppeteer type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he moves like he doesn't have shoulders.
Yeah.
Like, it literally looks like they forgot to give him shoulders. It looks so confusingly unnatural. You make that face a lot.
Mm.
That little face he made right before everything fell down.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the face you make when you're like, what the fuck? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like right before it gives me an actual instruction. Very funny. Is that a wafer?
Oh no, it's the elevator button.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a communion wafer. I was like, that's a weird thing you can grab out of somebody's mouth. I mean, I'm not judging you at Silent Hill, but what are you doing?
She is an
That one is
angel.
wilding.
She is an angel. No one knows, only I can see the lady of the door. They cannot walk along her bridge of thread.
This is
They-
actually a poem about our niece.
They fall from the weight of their crimes, like bloated and ugly corpses. Their sins, she devours them. Sin and sinner alike, she saves me. She is an angel.
I remember I loved that poem when I was younger. It's just something about the way it was written of, like, decay and angels, you know? There's something, like, very twistedly, hauntingly beautiful about that. Of, like, anything that really directly faces the mortality of life,
Lady of
while
the door.
also equally kind of facing the kind of eternal spirituality of it. To me, I've always thought it's very beautiful. It's something that kind of equally balances almost like atheist versus religious, scientific, whatever beliefs of like what's really going on, but like also a spiritual sense of what's going on. I always thought it's very interesting.
Time to go to the basement.
Basement time! Woo! Oh, for all those watching, I showed Alex the pilot episode of Invaders In today. And clearly Alex has nothing to say about it. Alright. I'm gonna sing the Doom song now.
Yay.
Oh, this bit. I hated the radio for this part so much. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not even looking at the screen for the subtitles because of how angry this bit made me the first time. Even though it was almost a whole calendar year ago. Literally last October. And I was in like such a good, happy mood, sipping on a beer, and then I saw this, and I was like, oh man, I'm mad. Because this is like the one video game moment that gets me genuinely mad. Purely because of how obviously shitty and condescending the radio voice is. What is the name of that road? It's like, alright, let's hold shit against you that you don't remember, let's go. You need to feel fully responsible for the weight of your decisions that you don't remember. And you're like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. A brother and sister. I mean, I get the commentary societally. I definitely get it. But when you're playing through it, it feels very fruitless, almost, I would say. Like, it almost feels like you don't really get anything out of it. One of the victims was a local boy named Billy Locate. But what was the name? Like, just basically, there were times where it was a little over-eager on the gore of the subject matter than it needed to be when it was. Because there are clearly other kind of subplots where you can search deeper into the meaning behind things, which would clearly give you that gore that you're looking for, but it's not necessary to understand the basic subplot. Though I also do completely understand the aspect of subjecting you to gore that you're not ready for, because obviously that's part of what horror is.
What the hell was that?
But I think to assess a horror movie nowadays for what it is, like, and to analyze it, is very different than what it would have been about 20 years ago. So about 20 years ago, you know, like if I was looking at, for example, the Silent Hill horror movie, I would have been analyzing things a whole lot more differently than if it had come out now. But, you know, luckily, Silent Hill, the movie, the first movie, has covered a lot of themes that really parrot, in a way, the sort of vibe that the first Silent Hill was kind of, the first Silent Hill game. But unfortunately, but also semi-fortunately, because luckily no real-life child had to be subjected to it. Luckily, no movie was really ever entirely based off the first Silent Hill game. Which I would say this is the main one that you shouldn't base anything directly off of, because purely just how dark the subject matter is, because it involves children and religion and sexual abuse and all these other horrible things. Whereas, and the whole beyond concept of a martyr complex, it goes far beyond concept. And as somebody who grew up with the martyr concept, that's just a trigger waiting to be pulled, kind of. But I would say a lot of things where Silent Hill has been concerned has dealt very well with handling the subject matter in film, even if a lot of the fans disagree. I believe there's only a certain point that it can be brought to cinematically. And I think the films did that the best that they could. Though I still feel like there should probably be a third and final film to kind of just cap things off. I don't know, however, what game they would go based on. I would a little bit hope that they go based on The Room, but I know they would total that immediately. They would make it so bad. Because the game itself was very uncanny and weird and confusing to play through. So to imagine that a film based off it would be anything normal at all would just be absurd. If it were to at all encapsulate what happens in Silent Hill The Room. Though I think Silent Hill The Room probably had the most beautiful soundtrack out of any of the games. Specifically, I believe the song is called Room of Angel by Akira Yamaoka. I think it's something like that. It's about 6 or 7 minutes. It's a very, very, very beautiful song. Oh, I really love it. I think also one thing about the games that the movies, the first one did a pretty decent job at, but I think the second one showed that they were incapable of fully capturing consistency. Is that it felt like if there were to be a third movie of Silent Hill, that it wouldn't really capture the right vibes of being Silent Hill. I feel like it would kind of just be an edgy horror movie, and that's about it. Because the second horror movie, if I'm being completely honest, because I saw it opening night in theaters, and it was very underwhelming, to say the least, for what I expected it to be at like 14 years old, to what it ended up being.
James.
Mary.
Oh, Maria.
Oh. Maria, I thought... Sorry.
Yeah,
Anyway,
didn't she
I'm glad you're
fake die once already?
Anyway?
No.
What
Oh,
do you
not
mean,
yet?
anyway?
No.
Okay.
I was almost killed.
I think we're
back
pretty
there.
close to the first
I
time.
have never been so scared in my whole life.
Yeah, because the
All
first
you
time I
care
think
about
happens
is
in the
that
hospital
dead
elevator, right?
You couldn't care less about me, could you?
Pretty sure.
No, I just...
Then stay with me.
I could be wrong, though.
Don't leave me alone again. You're supposed to take care of me.
But just quick mention for anybody looking for music recommendations from the Silent Hill soundtrack, I highly recommend Room of Angel by Akira Yamaoka, I think is how it's said.
So what about
It's a really beautiful song. It's
found
about
her.
6 minutes or so long.
Yeah.
It's very
but
good.
She ran away.
Very dark
What?
ambiance, kind of, with a little bit of
Well, we have to
lyrics
find her.
here.
Yeah, you really seem to care about that girl.
It's a great song.
Do you know her?
Alex,
I've
you
never
want
met her
what song I
before.
had stuck in my head all night long?
Hmm.
I just feel
Teardrop by
sorry for
Massive
her.
Attack.
She's all alone and
Hmm.
For anybody that
I
doesn't
don't know,
know,
for some
Teardrop
reason I
by
feel like
Massive
it's up to
Attack
me to
is
protect
the
her.
theme song for House MD.
Come on, let's go look for
And
her.
it's just been stuck in my head all night. Because it is like an actual full-length new age music song. I constantly forget that. It's just been playing in my head on a freaking loop. Driving me crazy. Mm. Yeah, what's great about Draven he likes to be very helpful with the ugh. I'm slurring and misspeaking all over the place. I'm so sorry. Draven likes to be very helpful and forward with the game guides.
Hmm.
Because I remember when you got me Animal Crossing, I think it's New Leaf for the Nintendo Switch or New
New
Horizons.
Horizons.
Yeah. Is he immediately hit me up with like 5 game guides before I even started playing.
Oh yeah, I know.
And I was like, calm down. And he's like, I just want to make sure you're prepared. And I'm like, I'm overwhelmed is what I am right now.
Maria.
I mean, I was very grateful for it, but it was a little overwhelming. Because the game starts out so casually, like, yeah, do whatever you want, who gives a fuck? And then you get into it, and you immediately owe everybody like $100,000. And you're like, man, what the hell? It's where no game has made me think about capitalism as much as Animal Crossing has. Because every day I get onto Animal Crossing and somebody's like, I want to leave, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna die with you. And that's what you have to live with from now on. If we go out, it's Jones style. It's gonna be Jonestown style. And that's what you have to live with. And they're like, okay, I accept this. And I'm like, good, you better. And then for the next month, they don't have to leave again. And when they do, I remind them of what their fate will be, and they remember.
Having
And
trouble there?
every occasionally,
Yeah.
they like slightly like
You
tell
think you
me
could give me a
that
hand?
they like
Me?
need to pay either more or less rent than what they're
How's a little
currently
girl like me
paying.
supposed to help?
And I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't remember collecting rent from any
Fine.
of you, actually. It's the weird thing. And then, on occasion, there was like one time where somebody kept doing that on the island, and I kicked them out because I wanted them to stop. And then the person I replaced them with did the exact same thing.
What's this?
Oh, here goes Maria bending over sexily.
Not very cute, is it? Here.
For those watching, I'm not, like, sexifying
Thanks.
or whatever. What's the word? Fetishizing. Anything that Maria does.
So,
It is purely for those who have seen the game played through at least twice before. If you already know. And I'm not gonna explain, because I don't think I need to. I'm not attracted to Maria whatsoever. In fact, I do not like her for the most part. However, many of us know the theories of Maria, and I'm not gonna get into it right now. Not tonight. Because that is just too much in these stupid hallways. I love how all of You know who would love this game? Is millennial moms. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's their favorite shade of grayish. It's perfect. I just think it's very weird that shabby chic died out at the same time that grayish became a thing, kind of. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no coincidence there, in my opinion, on the classism of different styles. Because shabby chic was very accessible. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the cute, slightly country, a little bit listens to, what's it called? Listens to a little bit of Fleetwood Mac kind of counterpart of, like, Nirvana style, almost. You know? Like, you listen to Nirvana, but you want it to be a little bit cute, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then the grayish millennial mom trend came in, and I don't know what the hell it's trying to do at all. Like, I've been in emergency room clinics that have felt far more comforting at 3 a.m. than half those aesthetics. Because one thing I really feel like those, like, parents with the, like, would otherwise be very colorful rooms for their babies and toddlers
Mm-hmm.
is concerned, is I really feel like they are not at all focused on, like, the baby slash toddlers, like, stimulus and, like, or, like, stimulating whatever, and, just their, like, general input of the world, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, the more you're exposed to color, the more you'll understand it and get used to it.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if you only experience a very limited color range, like, you're theoretically gonna grow up to be completely colorblind, and it's, like, a very weird and harsh thing to place upon a child, in my opinion.
The patients will become the diagnosis scheduled for them when they'll make recovery, as my aim is always for the entire personnel, especially when their symptoms will become receding with effective treatment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that note was very important. Kind of compared to all the others symbolically.
Mm.
Of it kind of meaning, like, the patient will be whatever we want to deem them to be. And will proceed however we feel like. Because I've always felt that Silent Hill 2 is also a very good commentary on how, for instance, patients in psych wards around this time are treated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like, Alex obviously knows, for instance, my mom went to, psych inpatient around this time. And she faced very bizarre treatments at times, to say the least. That remind me a little bit of this game. I mean, she's better now. She's fine now. For those watching, she's fine. Luckily, she, you know, pulled through. She lives a very normal life now. But I just remember for the time that it came out, it was very interesting psychologically, the routes that it went. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Because, for instance, even the drown ending was very, kind of from a psychological standpoint, with James being a man, controversial. You know? Whereas, however, if James, I think, had been a woman, nobody would have questioned it. It's very weird. I'm also very interested. Excuse me. Oh my god, Maria, would you stop blocking the way? Why are you sitting so small and politely on the bed right now?
Mm.
You're sit like a little Keebler elf.
I'm short.
I know, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're sit like a little blonde, teeny tiny Christmas elf on the fucking mantle that we don't even have. Like, honey, we don't have a mantle to put you on. Where do I, like, pick you up by the shoulder and lift you to? Like, we have nowhere to put you. I can put you beside the TV, I guess. But it's a bit of a mess there. It's like when you were pointing out to me that, drawer slash shelf unit that you found on Amazon the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And you were like, look, babe, it's got a shelf. And in my head the whole time I'm thinking, like, what are we gonna put on there? Are you? Like,
What's wrong?
that's about what room it
I
has.
thought you wanted to get out of here.
I mean, which is a good enough room, you know, definitely. But, like, for the weight limits, what are we supposed to put on there? I mean, we could put... I was thinking we could put whatever books we're currently reading, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was hoping towards getting closer to the fall, you and I would both get more into reading again, like solid copy books.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was thinking we could kind of go back and forth with, like, the original first dozen or so Sherlock Holmes books, you know? Because I know you said something about liking them when you were growing up. Because I would have gone with, like, what's it called? Oh, what are they called?
It is done.
You know.
Sick no more.
Oh, my tummy hurts.
Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream here,
Yeah,
but
we're going
before
pretty
that,
late.
I'm gonna choose somebody to raid.
Ugh. Don't mind my weird noises in the background. I'm just stretching and a little bit nauseous because it's very, very, very hot tonight. Remind me, what does rating somebody mean?
Um, it means that, you, basically you show a different creator some love and you have your viewers go and basically raid their stream.
Okay.
I rated, this guy, Soul Eater Will, yesterday.
Yeah, kind of like how, like, when you, like, end your stream, it automatically switches to somebody else kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so you're
well,
just
I'm
kind of...
going to turn off the mic now so that I can raid Silver Bullet.
Au revoir!
Yeah, it won't let me raid Silver Bullet.
Oh no. Let me try another one.
I could always try this other person.
Go.
Alright, I'm choosing Endless Rain. Yeah, I tried all caps, but it said Silver Bullet's raid settings do not allow you to raid at this time.
Yeah. They're just weird preventative settings, so to speak.
So I'm gonna choose this one girl who's doing
It is so hot.
a repo stream right now.
Oh, repo?
Yeah. Okay,
That's
so
that's
now
all.
I'm gonna turn off the mic.